Hello, baseball and tabletop baseball fans. This is Tribe Fan here, giving another recap on my 1971 Stratomatic Super Advanced Vida Blue replay. This is the next to last update on this replay, as we will be recapping all the starts through August. If you've already subscribed to my channel, thank you very much for doing so. And if you are watching this for the first time and have not subscribed, please click the subscribe button and click the little bell icon so that you can be notified when the next video comes out. Also, please drop a like if you like what you see. We'll get started here with the first start in August, which was at Royals Stadium against Ken Wright. And the Royals got to blue early and often. And early being the bottom half of the first, when the little general, Freddie Patek, got a hold of a ball and puts one over the wall, and the Royals go up 1-0. And then going to the bottom of the fourth, the Royals loaded the bases with 3 straight singles by Chuck Harrison, Paul Shaw, and Dennis Pepke. And then Bob Oliver hits one to Campaneris, who airmails it into the stands for a 2-base error and puts the Royals up 3-0. Paul Shaw hits a sacrifice fly in the bottom half of the fifth to make it 4-0. And that was it for Blue. He only went 5 innings, giving up 8 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, and 6 strikeouts. The A's tried to make a game of it in the top half of the 8th. Gene Tennis with a 2-run homer makes it 4-2, but the bullpen melted down and gave up 4 runs in the bottom half of the 8th and made it an 8-2 final. Ken Wright was the beneficiary of all these runs. He went 7 1/3 innings pitched. Gave up 2 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, and 8 strikeouts. The result was a little bit better for the A's in Oakland when they went back to Oakland and faced the White Sox, and Joe Horland was starting for the White Sox. In the bottom of the first, after Rick Monday singled, Reggie Jackson went deep over the right field wall and made it 2-0 for the A's. In the bottom half of the second, Gene Tennis got plunked. Angel Mangual singled to put runners on first and third. And then Dick Green with an RBI groundout made it 3-0. And then 2 batters later, Bert Campaneris singled to make it 4-0. In the bottom half of the third, Mike Epstein put the almost stamp on this game with a solo home run, making it 5-0. The A's would add solo runs in the 5th and 6th innings to make it 7-0. The White Sox avoided the shutout with a run in the 8th, but that was enough for the A's to win 7-1. Blue went 8 innings, giving up 5 hits, that 1 run, 1 walk, and 13 strikeouts. Horland was the hard luck pitcher today, only going 4 innings. 5 hits, 5 runs, no walks, and 2 strikeouts. The A's would travel the next start to Fenway Park and face Sonny Siebert and the Red Sox. In the top half of the second inning, Sal Bando with a 2-run homer made it 2-0. And then a walk and 2 singles later with the second single by Dick Green made it 3-0. And then in the top of the third, with the bases loaded, Gene Tennis with a seeing eye single made it 4-0. George Hendrick hit into a double play to make it 5-0. And that would be all. Siebert would not last past the third inning after he gave up the 5 runs. Gave 7 hits, only 3 of the runs were earned. Actually, it's all, 3 of the runs were earned. 1 walk and 3 strikeouts. Blue goes the distance, giving up 4 hits, no runs, 1 walk, and another 10-plus strikeout games, striking out 11. All right, the next game, they traveled to Yankee Stadium, and this was by far the most exciting game as a whole. Probably not for Blue, but you'll find out. In the top of the first, after Joe Rudy and Reggie Jackson reached in singles, Mike Epstein goes deep into the second deck in right field for a 3-run homer, made it 3-0 A's. In the bottom of the second, Danny Cater with a leadoff triple, and he scores on a Gene Stick Michael ground out to make it 3-1 A's. And then the bottom of the seventh, Blue got stuck in neutral. Stan Bonson, the pitcher, who was the starting pitcher in this game, a one-out single. Danny Clark with a single put runners on first and third. And then a walk to Bobby Mercer loads the bases. And then Roy White hit a 2-run double, tying the game at 3. And Dick Williams took the ball and said, Vida will let the bullpen take care of it. His stats for the day were 6 and 2/3, 9 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, and 5 strikeouts. This game would actually stay tied through the 9th inning. The A's wanted to win the game in the 11th off of Jim Harden. Reggie Jackson with the leadoff single, walk to Epstein. Sal Bando lays down a sacrifice bunt to put runners on second and third. Mangual was intentionally walked to put runners on every base. And the old dreaded 1 to 3 double play was hit into by Dave Duncan, and the A's did not score. Finally, in the bottom half of the 14th inning, Raleigh Fingers pitching, Ron Swoboda reaches on another Campaneris error, only a one-base error, but didn't matter. Michael singled him to third, and then a wild pitch of 1 happened, rolled a 1, and then rolled another 1, and the winning run scores. The Yankees win 4-3 in 14 innings. Al Kloster gets the win for the Yankees, and Fingers gets the loss for the A's. Fun game to roll. Then game 31, the A's headed to Boston again. They headed back to Oakland to face the Red Sox. Scoring was short in this game, but it's sometimes okay. Dick Green in the bottom half of the third, a one-out walk. Blue laid down the sacrifice bunt to put Green in second. And then Campaneris with the 2-out single makes it 1-0. In the bottom half of the fifth, the scoring would end here. Leadoff single by Rudy. 2 batters later, Tommy Davis getting a rare start. Finishes the scoring with a 2-run homer. Blue went the distance, giving up 5 hits, no runs, 3 walks, and 6 strikeouts. Gary Peters, who started the game for the Red Sox, went 7 innings, giving up 3 runs on 5 hits, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts. All right, next game was also in Oakland, and the Yankees came there, and Mel Stottlemyre got the start for the Yankees. This game was scoreless through the 5.5 innings. In the bottom half of the 6th, Vida Blue with the second hit of the day. One-out single. Campaneris follows with a seeing eye single, putting runners on first and second. And then 2 batters later, Reggie Jackson deposits a wall deep over center field for a 3-run homer, making it 3-0. Blue sail along until the bottom half of the 8th. A one-out walk to Swoboda. And then the Yankees manager calls Bobby Mercer to pinch hit, and he goes deep, cutting the deficit to 3-2. That would be it for Blue. Mudcat Grant would come in the 9th and pitch the 9th for the save. Blue went 8 innings, giving up 3 hits, 2 runs, 4 walks, and 7 strikeouts. Stottlemyre gets the loss, going 7 innings, giving up 3 runs on 4 hits. Didn't walk anybody and struck out 5, and Grant with the 9th inning pitch for the save. And finally, for the final game of this month of August is at Oakland against the Senators, and Pete Broberg got the start. Bottom half of the first, Campaneris, a leadoff double. Broberg balked and went to third, and then compounded himself and threw one to the backstop. And the Senators trailed 1-0. Senators had many chances to get back in this game. In the 2nd, 4th, and 5th, they had a runner in scoring position with less than 2 outs, and Blue bore down and did not get a run. Finally, in the 9th inning, Fingers was in his 2nd inning of relief. They had a runner on third with 2 outs, and Frank, as my one friend calls him, Capital Punishment Howard, came to the plate with a chance to give the Senators the lead, but he grounded out to first base, and the A's win 1-0. Blue went 7 innings, didn't give up a run on 3 hits, but he walked 6, striking out 6. Broberg with a loss. He went 8 innings, giving up a run on 3 hits, 2 walks on 5 strikeouts. Fingers pitched, got the 6-out save, walking 1 and striking out 1. So the stats so far in the season, with that win in the final game, Blue raised his record to 23-7. He's pitched 262 innings, striking out 239 with a 1.89 ERA. In real life, at the end of August, he was 23-6, so I'm pretty much dead on with the wins and 1 more loss. In the final 6 starts, I'm kind of quote-unquote allowed 50 more innings pitched, so I'll probably be right about on or probably a little under. It'll take a miracle to get 62 strikeouts in 6 starts. Could happen, not saying it won't, but I probably won't get to 300 strikeouts. The 1.82 ERA that he got in real life could happen as well, depending on how they roll. All right, everyone, thank you for watching this video. And no matter what game you play, may your dice be lively and your rolls be good.